This video is brought to you by Kinsta. Is your Elementor editor loading endlessly and never actually getting into the editor? If so, this video is for you. I'm going to show you 8 different things you can try to address this issue, and the majority of them are really easy. You can do them all in a few minutes. I'm going to show you them step by step in this video. Hi, I'm Bjorn from WPLearningLab. Before we get started, a quick word about our sponsor. With Kinsta's lightning fast infrastructure powered by Google Cloud, your site loads in a flash. It stays stable, even under heavy traffic. Enjoy automatic daily backups, free malware removal, a global CDN, and 24/7 support from real WordPress experts, plus a custom Cloudflare integration. Kinsta's intuitive dashboard makes managing sites easy, even for teams. Whether you're running a WooCommerce store, client sites, or a growing blog, Kinsta has your back. Want to try hosting that works and works fast? Try Kinsta today. Click the link in the description down below. Sometimes, after years of using Elementor just fine, you might go to edit with Elementor and you get to the Elementor loading screen, this one right here, and it just sticks and it doesn't go away and it doesn't actually load and you never get into the editor like you see here. And these are the 8 different things you can do if this problem arises on one of your sites or a client site. The first one is make sure the plugin is up to date. So head into the WordPress dashboard, go to plugins, and make sure if you have Elementor free installed that's up to date. If you have Pro installed, make sure that is up to date as well. If they're not, there'll be an update button. All my plugins here are up to date, so I can't show you on this site, but there'll be an update link and you can update them really easily just by clicking it, and that problem may be fixed. So after you do that, load the Elementor editor again and see if the problem is gone. If the problem persists, try this next one. Go into Elementor settings, then go to advanced, and then turn on the switch editor loader method with this drop down, and then save changes. Go and try loading the Elementor editor again, and it might just work. If that didn't fix it, there might be a plugin or theme conflict. An easy way to discover if that's the case is you go to Elementor and then Tools. For safe mode, choose Enable. For debug bar, choose Enable. Save changes. And then load the Elementor editor on any page. We want to see this little box here, and that's also visible on the loading screen. And what this does is it loads the Elementor editor without any influence from plugins or themes. So if you do this and the Elementor editor loads, then you've got a problem with a plugin or theme conflict. You can confirm this by going back into Elementor and then Tools, and then turning these off again, saving it, and then trying to load the editor again. And if it stalls, you definitely have a problem with plugins and themes. If that's the case, what you do next is we switch out our theme, just temporarily. We can go to Appearance and then Themes. And here you can switch to a different theme to see if the Elementor editor now loads properly. You can do this on a staging site as well if you don't want to have your main site affected, because quite often when the Elementor editor doesn't load, your site works just fine. It's just the editor is not loading. So if you want to be extra safe, do this on a staging site. If you need help with that, I'll link to a tutorial in the card up above to help you set up a staging site. If you want to do it on your live site, or if you have a staging site ready to go and you want to switch themes, go to Add Theme up here and search for the Hello theme. I currently have it installed and activated, but you might not. So just search for Hello. This theme is created by Elementor, so there should not be any conflicts at all. So if you activate this theme and the editor still doesn't load, then it's not a theme conflict. Then it might be a plugin conflict. To test that, go to Plugins and then Installed Plugins. That's going to show all the plugins on your site. Then you click on this checkbox to select all the plugins, and then make sure you deselect the Elementor plugins because we're trying to get Elementor running. If it's deactivated, you can't test it. So make sure to deselect Elementor. Under Bulk Actions, choose Deactivate, then click Apply. And you might want to do this on a staging site as well, not on your live site. And then if you do this and you try to load the Elementor editor and it loads properly, then there's something wrong with one of your plugins. There's a conflict somewhere. At which point you would come in here and then choose each plugin individually and activate it, and then test it after every time. And what you'll find is after one of those specific plugins is activated, the Elementor editor will stop working again. That's the plugin that's causing the conflict. So then you have to find an alternative or some kind of workaround. And if your problem is not tied to a theme or plugin conflict or anything else we've tried yet, the next thing to look into is the PHP version that your server is running. You can see this right in your WordPress dashboard if you have Elementor installed. Just go to Elementor and then System Info. Here we see the PHP version being run by the server is 8.1.29. A quick Google of Elementor PHP version requirement reveals that we need PHP 7.4 or greater. At the time that you're watching this video, you might want to repeat this search because this changes from time to time. So at some point, Elementor and WordPress will require higher PHP versions than 7.4. So because this is higher than 7.4, we should be okay. But if your system info is showing that your PHP version is less than 7.4, at that point, you got to reach out to your host to see if they can upgrade the PHP version on your hosting account. If not, it might be time to shop around for a new host. If the PHP version checks out, but you still have a problem, the next thing to look into is your PHP memory limit. For this website, it's at 256 megabytes. If it's less than 128 megabytes, that could be the thing that's causing your Elementor editor not to load properly. Luckily, it's really easy to increase this limit inside your WP config file. I'll link to a video in the card up above that shows you how. So try increasing the memory limit if it's less than 128 megabytes, 128 M, and then hopefully that will solve the problem. If that doesn't do the trick, the next thing to look into is unused widgets from third-party plugins. For example, on this site, we have Ultimate add-ons for Elementor installed. If I go to the dashboard for this plugin, it has the ability to let me turn on and off widgets. So I want to turn off all the ones I don't use. So if I don't use that one, or this one, or this one, or those, turn those all off, and that auto-saves in this case, and then try loading the Elementor editor again. If you have a bunch of third-party Elementor add-ons with widgets you can turn on and off, make sure you turn the ones you don't need off in all of them. And if that still doesn't fix the issue, your next step is to go to Elementor and then Tools, and then head to Version Control and try to roll back to an earlier version of Elementor. Currently I'm running 3.29.1, and if my Elementor editor isn't loading, I want to revert back to some of the recent versions of Elementor. I go to the most recent one, test it, go to the second most recent one, test it, go to the third most recent one, test it, and hopefully one of those ones we revert back to is going to work. Do not revert back to the earliest version you find, because that might break stuff on your site. The newest versions likely have a lot of the same functionality and won't break anything. And if that ends up fixing your problem, that's awesome, but you can't update Elementor anymore, and that's not good. So you want to reach out to Elementor support. They're going to ask you for your system info under Elementor and system info, and they're going to ask you about what's going on and try to figure out what the problem is, because if you're having this issue, other people might be too. So they want to patch their plugin to make sure this doesn't happen. And if reverting also does not work, the very last thing you can do is contact Elementor support. And they'll again ask for details on what's going on. They'll ask for your system info. When you reach out to them, make a list of all the things you tried. If you tried all the things in this video, write those all down. And you can actually copy and paste them from the timestamps in the description down below so you don't have to type it all out. And then they'll hopefully be able to help you figure out what's going on. But I really hope it doesn't come to that, and I hope you got value from this video. If you did, click like and subscribe to let me know, and then ring the bell so you're notified of future videos. And then check out the video on your screen right now, which shows you how to build $5,000 websites with Elementor in a day. It's a really cool video. It's going to be super useful. I can guarantee it. And what you see in this video is free at the moment anyway. So make sure you check that out, and I'll see you there.